SST College of Arts and Commerce. This is SST Edupedia. I myself, Dr. Zadev NL, presenting TYBA MMC semester 5th, subject editing and writing. The main topic is here now, common errors in sentences. Now, my dear students, daily we are using the sentences in English language. There are some mistakes are there that we have to find out. And why? Because language we can mold anything. For that purpose, I am trying to give the sentence construction. So the main construction of the English language is subject plus verb plus object. So what are the continents? So what are the contents? What are the components which we are using as a subject and object? Okay, now see here in slide that subject. So the noun, pronoun, adjective and adverb, these components working as a subject in any given sentence. Now the same components are also working as a object, noun also, pronoun also, adjective also and adverb also. For example, see my dear students, what do you mean by noun? So noun means, firstly I want to explain in one sentence that the definition of these words. Okay, now these words are also called open class words and closed class words. Okay, so noun, it means the naming words, okay, is called noun. Generally we are talking about noun means the name of the person, place, animal and things is called noun. So in a single word we can pronounce this, the naming word is called noun. For example here, the thing which is in my hand, it is called pen. So the name of this thing is pen. So pen is a noun. So instead of this pen, I can use it is. So it indicates here pronoun. Okay, now if I use the word adjective, so adjective means the word which tells something more about noun and pronoun. So how the adjective tells more something about noun and pronoun in the color of shape, okay, color and size. So I can tell here now here this is black pen. How the color of the pen is? It is a black pen. Okay, so black pen, what is the color of pen? It is a black. So black here is now adjective. Okay, and same adverb is also there now. So adverb means the word which tells something more about noun, pronoun, adjective and adverb. Okay, itself adverb also. How it is? Now see here, the early train come early on the station. See here, the early train. What? The early train. Okay, if I want to go to the college in a specific time, at that time I come to the station, but just due to some problem I cannot reach to the station on time, and at that time so train went. Okay, so I want to say the early train, okay, went early in the morning. So early, so this early means that is adverb. Okay, now the same, what are the noun, pronoun, adjective, adverb, what these fives are there, these five words are also working as a object also. How it is? See here, it is black pen. Okay, see here, it means here it indicates pen. So it is also working as a subject and pen is working as also object. So both are noun. So I think this example is sufficient for you about these things are working as a subject and object. Now the same things are also there. Okay, now see, while we are studying about the sentence structure, at that time some other things also we have to see, that is the types of the verb. Okay, when you study about the types of the verb, at that time we have to see the forms of the verbs. Okay, mainly there are three types of the verbs, that is present verb, past verb and past participle verb. For examples here, generally we are talking that verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. So here in PPT we are seeing that in the orange color there is a write is a first form of the verb, the red color of wrote is a second form, and the green color of the written is a third form. So these three forms are using, these three forms we are using in different type of tenses. For example, see here, my dear students, write is the first form of the verb. So if I use the pronoun I, okay, I write a poem. This is a simple present tense. It indicates our what? Habits. It indicates our universality. Okay, now the same sentence, if I convert into the past tense, simple past tense, I must use second verb of the second verb, that is wrote. The sentence will be converted that I wrote a poem. Okay, it is past tense now. If the same verb I use as a past participle, I must use here I have written a poem. Okay, I have written a poem. Why? Because for just I use here in the to have forms. Okay, these to have forms are using in past participles. Okay, have we can use for I, you, and they. Okay, for these pronoun we must use have. Generally, student are committed mistakes. For I also use here has. For you also, some student can use has. But when we have to use has for third persons, which are those? He, she, it. Okay, in next lecture, in my next lecture, I will explain pronouns very well. Okay, today we are going to see about types of the verbs. Okay, now for he, she, it, we must use has form. For what purpose? In present perfect tense. Okay, when there is a past perfect tense is concerned, at that time for all pronouns, how many pronouns are there? That is I, you, then second plural you, then he, she, it, then they. Okay, these are the seven. Okay, these are the seven pronouns. For seven pronouns we must use had only if the past perfect tense is concerned. Okay, my dear students, so you have to increase your vocabulary as per the forms of the verbs. Why? Because verb is also called open class word. Why? Because open class word? Because today is a scientific world, today is a computerized world, today is a information technological world. New words are formed due to the technologies. So the devices, okay, for examples here, what is the name of this device? Okay, this is mobile. Okay, this is mobile. So mobile means a device. So this mobile word we are using for the device. So what do you mean by mobile? Mobile means wandering here and there. Okay, so we can take this mobile for anywhere, any place that is wandering, and we can contact to the people very well. Okay, that's why this device is called mobile. Okay, from the mobile again new words are formed. Mobile is a noun. Okay, mobilize, mobilized, mobilization. So these new words are formed. Okay, due to the science and technology is concerned. So my dear student, you have to increase your vocabulary as per the types of verb is concerned. Now to complete the sentence of the verbs, to complete the full meaning of the sentence, at that time you also know the auxiliary verbs. Okay, there are three types of auxiliary verbs are there. First is to be forms. Now in to be forms, how many auxiliary verbs are there? Am, is, are. This blue colors verbs are called, okay, present auxiliaries. Am is using for I, is using for he, she, it, and are helping verb is for you and they. And their past tense is am, is past tense is was, and are past tense is were. And now the question is asked before us, being and been and to be, where we have to use? For being we can use in present continuous tense. For being we can use in past active and passive voice. And been is b double en. That b double en we can use in present perfect tense and also active voice and passive voice. So to be is a common words, we can use anywhere. To be or not to be is a question. क्या करना है और क्या करना नहीं चाहिए, इन हिंदी वी कैन टॉक दिस. क्या करना चाहिए था और क्या नहीं करना चाहिए था. फॉर दिस पर्पज वी शुड यूज टू बी. So to be we can use here now compulsions. If the any situation come before us that we can't explain, at that time we can use to be. Okay, so being and being, how we can use here? So uh, he is writing a poem. A poem is being written by him. I am using here being, B-E-I-N-G. Okay, for this purpose that being we can use, and also being also we can use for our possessiveness. Okay, being a professor, he is very intelligent. Being a professor, what is the possessiveness here? He is a professor. For this purpose we can use be. Now see here, you must know these 7 to be forms. Afterward that there is a to do forms. How many these are? These are 3 mainly. Do oblique does, and its past tense is did, and done we can use here as a past participle. So again question arise before you, how we can use do and does. Okay, the do we can use here for I pronoun, for you pronoun, for we pronoun, for they pronoun. Okay, dear students, here for he she it you must use does only. Okay, in simple present tense. What students are committing mistake here now? Okay, instead of he she it they are using does. Okay, instead of does, okay, they are using do for he she is concerned in simple present tense. So for I, we and you and they, for this purpose you should use do, and for remaining pronouns, which are remaining pronouns, he she it, for this purpose you have to use only does in simple present tense. Okay, now it's past. Okay, the do is past is now did. Okay, so we can use did in simple past tense. Okay, it means that work is completed. Okay, for past tense work is completed we can use did, and done is used as a past participle. Okay, now same thing is here now. To have, to have is also another auxiliaries. Okay, so again question arise when you should use have. So you should use have as a uh, uh, first person singular plural. What are the first person plural? We, and singular is I, and then again third person singular plural, that is they. For this purpose you should use have, and for remaining pronouns, then which are remaining, he she it, for he she it you must use has. How that is? I have, he has written, sorry, he has written a poem. It means उसने poem लिखी है. Okay, now I have written poem. So simple sentence I am giving you for the purpose of just you remind this sentence. If I use long sentence there become jumble. For that purpose I am taking the sentence only simple. Okay, so he she it, he has written poem. And for all pronouns, then which are pronouns? That I, we, you, he, she, it and they. For this purpose, okay, for this purpose you must use had only. Okay, again the main verbs are there, that is modal verbs. These things are very important, my dear friends. Modal verbs are working in the sentence for uh, changing the drastic changes in the sentences. Say will, shall, can, may. Okay, then what is the past tense of will? There is would. What is the past tense of shall? Should. What is the past tense of can? Could. What is the past tense of may? Might. So these are the past tenses. What are the red lines? Red words are there. Just I am coloring the red. That is called past. What is the that blue words are called present. And what are the black words are there? Black color words are there. Must, ought to, need to, used to, and dare to. These words we can use for the compulsion. While I am talking with you now, I using must. So must means you, आपको करना ही है. It is compulsion. For this purpose I use must. Out to is just what you call थोड़ी सी कम इंटेंसिटी है आउट के लिए. उसके बाद नीड थोड़ा कम इंटेंसिटी है. और यूज टू किसके लिए यूज करते हैं? इट इज फॉर to say, to indicate your practice. Okay, daily practice. For example, I used to morning walk daily. For this purpose you should use used to and dare to. Okay, so this is our just I am brushing your knowledge. That's why I am taking this. I will not take deeply this says, because I think you might have read all these things, you might have studied all these things from 5th standards to 2nd year. So there is not more essential to give more stress on these parts. Next slides I will see. Now see sentence fragmentations. How we are committing mistakes here, my dear students. Okay. So many persons are doing some mistakes. How mistakes here now? For example, here uh, the sightseeing tour, comma, which was arranged for the Liberty Party. So what is the mistakes? Just I am giving in the bracket words. Main verb. There is no main verb. See here. The sighting tour is a subject. Understood? The sighting tour is a subject and which was arranged for the Liberty Party. So it is incorrect sentence. So there is no need to comma and which. Okay, unessentially, okay, without any thinking people are using which. Okay, just it is what is that, it is okay, practice of the human being, it is by birth practice. Okay, in every mother tongues we can use these things, in Hindi language also, in Marathi language also we can use, okay, unconsciously the words. But correct sentence is here now. The sightseeing tour was arranged for the Liberty Party. This is the correct sentence. There is not use of which and comma. So main verb is working here now. Was. Okay. Sauni, see here now. See in the back slide. See was. So was is also working as a main verb. Okay. Was is working also main verb. So that the correct sentence here now. The sightseeing tour was arranged for the Liberty Party. Okay, so again another example here is now a tall thin man with owlish spectacles and a bald headed. Again see here, what is the mistakes here now? Just in I have given in bracket, just you have to think over where is that. Okay, see the main mistake is here now, verb is omitted. Okay, what do you mean by verb? Verb means action word. Verb means processing word. For example, just I have given you in my previous file. Okay, see, write, wrote, written. So there is a movable of hand while I writing the poem. At that time, while I writing the answer, while I writing anything, at that time there is a movement of the two fingers and hands. That is why that write is a verb. So how we can indicate, how we can find out the verbs? If in the word there is any movement or any slightly process, that words are called verb. राइट करने के लिए there is a movement of two fingers and hands. Read करने के लिए there is a movement of tongue and teeth. Okay, even though while I am listen is a what you call, there is a working of mind, my mind. Okay, working of the mind and attention, that there is also processes going on in the mind. So that's why when the words are going on, okay, when the words we are using as a process or action, that is called verb. Then which word we have to use this sentence? Okay, which words we can use as a main verb in this sentence? See, the steering tour, sorry, the steering tour, it is complete now. Okay, a tall thin man with a owlish spectacles and bald headed. How we can hear now? Verb is omitted now. How? There is not verb. So we can say that, okay, he said. He said. Said is a past tense of the say. Then a question will be then long one. How it is? He said, a tall, thin man with all his spectacles and bald headed is coming. Like this, you have to use here verb. Okay, he said. Said is a verb. Is coming. So is a helping verb. Coming is a, okay, again verb. Okay, using apostrophe ing. So here some verbs are omitted. So some unconsciously we are using this sentence, and by that there's become the big mistakes. Okay, now third example I was giving you, I am giving here now. Floated toward the beaches. Again see, subject is omitted. How subject is omitted now? Floated towards the beach. Float means it is a present tense. Floated becomes the past tense. Toward is again the verb. The beaches is a noun. The is the article here now. Beaches is the name of the what you call the place. Okay, but here subject is omitted. So you have to give the subject here. How that? Uh, the thing floated towards the beaches. The thing. Thing means okay, the person floated towards the beaches. So you have to use here before a subject, before a verb, you have to use here some subject here now. So person is now he floated towards the beach. She floated towards the beach. A thing floated towards the beach. Okay, it floated towards the beach. Okay, like this you have to complete the sentence. Okay, I think my dear students, okay, it is our first lecture in YouTube. Okay, you might have get some questions, but you have to what you call think over about these things, because practice make man perfect. What is my this second slide? That second slide is very very important. Okay, it is very important for the purpose of your future good person in language and writing. So thank you.